My name's Madison. I served for the Asian Cultural and Community Center. I babysat during a Sudanese cooking class, and I also helped out with a citizenship class.
Hi, I'm Sydney, and I served at Holmes Elementary School where I helped with after school clubs and what they called their core care.
Hi, I'm Makenzie, and I also served at Holmes Elementary School with the Family Service Program, and I helped out with their core program and also their specific clubs.
Hi, I'm Maddie Loofe. I also served at home elementary school and helped with the after school programs and clubs.
All right, so our group served with the Family Service Program at Holmes Elementary in the Asian Community and Cultural Center, like we just talked about. So the Family Service Program partners with schools, families, and neighborhoods to provide expanded learning opportunities and safe environments, while also they helped build stronger communities. So through our work, we got to connect with children ranging from kindergarten to fifth grade, and we supported their academic and personal growth, and created safe spaces for them to learn and play. And then for the Asian Community and Cultural Center, they worked with families of immigrants and refugees that need extra support to be made comfortable in the US. It also provides a way to celebrate and share the Asian culture. The specific portion of that SLP was to help watch the kids of those that were in the Sudanese cooking class. That way they could find cheap, easy recipes that went along with their religion, and converse with those that shared the same ideas as them without having to worry about getting childcare. So our group's common theme is promoting positive academic and social development in youth. We relate this citizenship by we relate this to citizenship by recognizing our role in fostering a supportive environment where all children have the opportunity to grow and succeed. Citizenship involves contributing to the well-being of the community, and through our service, we actively work to empower young individuals, helping them to overcome challenges and build skills, both academically and socially. And by engaging with a diverse group of children and supporting their development, we got a lot of responsibilities of being active citizens and striving to make a meaningful impact on the lives of those around us.
So we were able to relate our common theme to common purpose, which is a shared set of goals and values. Also to collaboration, which is working with others in a common effort, and to controversy with civility, which is recognizing and discussing different viewpoints openly and civilly. So our common theme of promoting positive academic and social development in youth aligned closely with the concept of common purpose throughout our SLP experiences. By sharing the goal of supporting children's growth, we ensured that our actions and decisions were guided by a collective understanding of what was best for the population we served. As we all worked with elementary age children, it was important that we recognize the unique needs and challenges each child faced while maintaining a unified approach to promoting their overall development. Whether we were helping with academic tasks or facilitating social interactions, our shared commitment to fostering a positive and supportive environment, ensuring all ensuring all children had opportunities to thrive. For example, during a particularly chaotic day at the Holmes Elementary Family Service Program, some children were struggling to focus on their homework while others were eager to play games. By working together and staying aligned with our common purpose, we divided roles. Some of us provided one-on-one academic support while others led structured social activities. So this teamwork not only addressed the immediate needs of the children, but also reinforced our shared goal of supporting their growth in both academic and social domains.
Our shared goal of helping kids grow academically and socially brought us together as a team, whether we as volunteers were helping with schoolwork, leading group activities, or being there for support, we all worked to create a positive environment where children could learn and succeed. Another story that shows how our common theme relates to collaboration, common purpose, and controversy was when several students at Home Elementary School were upset because they couldn't participate in a game at the same time because the game only involved two players. To solve this issue and make sure everyone felt included, another volunteer and I collaborated and suggested splitting them into two teams and having them take turns. This way, everyone got a chance to play, and the game became more fun for the whole group because they could work together. By stepping in and finding a solution that worked for everybody, we helped the kids not only enjoy the game, but also learn about sharing, collaboration, and teamwork. This reflects how our shared goal of promoting positive social development guided my actions and helped create a more inclusive and enjoyable environment.
So with my SLP, I worked on my consciousness of self because a lot of the kids were just learning English and a lot of them were very young. So oftentimes when you say no to a young kid, especially if it's someone that you're not related to or it's not one of your siblings, you tend to feel guilty and sort of let them essentially walk all over you. For me, I wanted to make sure that I kept my leadership position to show that I'm there to guide them rather than to just be like best friends with them. Um, there was one child who really disliked leaving my side, and even when I tried to go to use the restroom and stuff, he wanted to follow me everywhere I went. So I would bring him down to his mom to see if potentially that could help if she could watch him while I went to use the restroom, just so that way he didn't feel like he was left by himself. I had to keep telling him no because it made me uncomfortable having the idea of some kid that I barely knew going into the restroom with me. And he tended to cry about it, but I knew that I was doing what made me feel comfortable, and therefore I did not feel guilty about it. While in the beginning, before my SOP even started, I definitely would have felt guilty. And so I think that my consciousness of self grew because I was able to focus on what I was doing and what was beneficial for both parties rather than just letting the child do as he pleased.
So one aspect of the social change model that I developed this semester is consciousness of self. During my time helping with the after school science slash art club that they called Imagination Station at the elementary school, I encountered a situation that really helped me grow in this area. So one of the days I was working with a group of younger students on an art project, and I noticed that one of the students was struggling to complete her art project, which obviously left her frustrated. And I immediately felt the urge to like step in and fix it and just do part of the work for her, just to make her feel better in that like immediate situation. But instead, I stopped and reflected on my tendencies to just want to take control and immediately fix the situation. Um, so I especially like wanted to do this then because I felt responsible for all of the students' success, like in their clubs and like the projects they were working on. Um, but instead of, doing the work for her, I decided to just sit beside her and ask her questions to help her like explore ideas and guide her through like her own creative process.
Okay. So this semester, I developed as a leader through conscious of self as well by understanding how my energy and attitude can significantly impact those around me. Um, One day at the family service program at Holmes Elementary, I noticed a group of children seemed disengaged and uninterested during an activity. They were distracted, fidgeting, and clearly not connecting with the task at hand. Initially, I felt unsure about how to turn the situation around, but I then realized that my own attitude and approach could help set the tone for their experience. I decided to make a conscious effort to bring excitement and positivity into the activity. So I approached the group with humor and encouragement, cracking lighthearted jokes and expressing genuine enthusiasm about what they were doing. And slowly but surely, the children began to respond. They started smiling and participating more actively, and even offered some ideas that helped the activity flow more smoothly. And so I would say this moment was a turning point for me as I realized how much influence I have on the environment around me. My energy didn't just impact the activity, but it affected the mood and engagement of the children as well. It also reminded me of the importance of being intentional about how I present myself as a leader. By staying positive and bringing my best energy to every situation, I can motivate and inspire others, creating a more productive and enjoyable experience for everyone involved. So this realization definitely strengthened my self-awareness and reinforced the value of being a thoughtful and intentional leader.
And my consciousness of self was developed throughout this semester as well in several different ways. I was able to become more patient, understanding, and positive. As a leader at the school, several different students looked up to me, and because of this, I knew I had to lead in a positive light. Having a consciousness of self and self-awareness helped me become a better leader. One day, while I was serving at Holmes Elementary School, I ran into a conflict when I was helping with the art club. It was also Imagination Stations. And one student would not listen to directions and would leave the classroom to roam around the hallways and even covered her whole face with pink paint, which was a lot to deal with. But I noticed that I was getting frustrated due to the student not following instructions. But instead of getting upset, I stopped and realized that I liked things organized, and this is why I had felt this way. And after being self-aware about the situation and about my feelings, I decided to explain the instructions in a more clear way to her while also using an encouraging voice with positive words. And this made her able to understand my feelings, and she started to behave in a better way. And although it wasn't easy, I became a better leader by staying calm, understanding my own feelings, and being patient with her. And this made a better result for everyone and helped me grow as a leader throughout the semester.
So, as a group, we all agreed that increasing access to quality education and resources for youth is essential. Um, it's an essential aspect of our social change. Our experiences in our SLPs helped show us how disparities in educational and social opportunities will affect children's development. So, in order to work towards that change, we need to utilize the social change model by focusing on the common purpose, collaboration, and citizenship. So, for example, through common purpose, we can unite our efforts by advocating for equal access to educational resources and support systems for children. We could use future professionals and community members. We can also work together to raise awareness, volunteer, or even just partner with organizations that will address this educational disparities. We can use collaboration by recognizing the importance of working with diverse populations. This includes schools, communities, organizations, and even just families. We can ensure that initiatives are inclusive and impactful for everybody involved, and it can bring together different perspectives and resources that will both help with social development and the academic needs that we noticed were a big part of our SLPs. And then finally, for citizenship guides us to act as responsible members in our community. It wants us to stay engaged in advocacy efforts and support policies that promote the equality for education. So whether we're volunteering our time or donating resources or even just educating about these issues that we especially notice during our SLPs, we can work together to create a society that allows every child to thrive. So, by embracing these three C's, we can make meaningful strides towards reducing educational disparities and empower the youth to reach their full potential.